I did that.
Radio on Fire broadcasts reach over 276,000 viewers per month. Advertise your product, service, or event on Radio on Fire by sponsoring an episode of the RTV Project. For as low as $50, visit radioonfire.com/promo for details. And if you miss any episodes of our programs, you can log on to Radio on Fire and watch it on demand. Click the radio show and the name of the show you want to see, and you can watch all episodes. Ladies, we are back. Y'all acting like I ain't never took y'all nowhere.
Oh, no.
All right, so how y'all doing? Again, go ahead and introduce yourself again, ladies. Reintroduce yourself.
Go ahead, Darlene.
Oh, we're back. Darlene came. I was on the move.
And I am Val Jenkins. Hug, don't shoot. Hug, don't shoot.
Okay.
I have T-shirts on sale. Hug, don't shoot.
As you should.
Such a hustler.
As you should. Before we talk about Target and Mondawmin Mall, again, plug your event that you have coming up.
We have a Make Baltimore Smile, and these 5 women will make Baltimore smile. We're having a toy drive at S&S Lounge. I just seen Shavella pop in. Thank you, Shavella. That will be November the 30th from 6 to 10 p.m. Come. If you cannot come and enjoy us, get your dance on. Hey, you can always mail or drop off the toys at 300 West 23rd Street, 21211.
Wonderful, wonderful. So we're not actually that far from Mondawmin Mall right now, as we are doing this program. Did y'all ever shop at the Target, or do you shop at the Target in Mondawmin Mall?
If I ever go into a Target, it's because I'm desperate.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Real talk. It's too expensive for me. I'm a bargain shopper.
People says too.
And you know what?
I agree.
It's certain things that I buy all the time.
Like
Tide, bleach,
okay, yeah.
Like household products that
Sure.
I buy. I only use Tide. I only use Clorox. And I know, so you know the prices. And everything that I buy all
like the going rate.
Right, the going rate.
Yeah.
From Walmart, it's always $1 more at Target. And those
Right.
dollars
And there's a
inside.
reason. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, she beat me to it. I was say, if you used to go to Walmart and you get to Target, you're like, huh?
Right. I'm a bargain shopper.
So same thing for you. You don't.
Same
Is it
thing.
like a desperation type of thing, or you just being lazy? You don't feel like driving.
Somebody's clothes.
Yeah.
Somebody's clothes, especially on a Sunday. And I know they're going to be the only one open at 8. I'm going to have to get some expensive pantyhose or something at church. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
So my sister lives across the street from Target.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can go, if you go on her front porch, you can see Target from her front porch.
Okay, tell everybody what your sister
So,
Because I got the picture. in my
sister,
head.
it wasn't me.
yeah. So we,
I got the picture right here.
there's a lot that you
At the corner store.
yeah, but she so she goes over there because it's literally right there.
Right.
And I if I'm at her house, we need something, we having a family get together at her house, I will run across the street and go over there. But like you said, Target is more expensive. I think that it is more expensive. It's convenient. Did you think it was odd when they put 9 years ago when they put the Target there? Were you surprised?
I was very surprised that they put that expensive store in a neighborhood that's known to be
Thrifty.
Perfect word.
Yeah.
Perfect word.
Yeah.
I was very shocked. But, you know, when I went to that meeting last night.
And that's where I was getting to.
It was packed.
Before you get there, don't get there yet. Don't get there yet. So we built up the Target. So 9 years ago,
Right.
Target comes to the greater Mondawmin community. It's been 9
I
years.
don't feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
And
don't
so this
feel
is a 500,000 square foot store. Okay.
Mm.
So
That
this
they
is
own.
this is a big store. This
They
ain't no
own the property.
yeah, this is not a little store. This is a big store. So they did this big renovation of Mondawmin Mall, as y'all remember.
Right.
And they changed the sign, made the sign nice. They did a lot of work on the inside, and stores started popping up, right? And Target is one of those stores. So they announced that they're closing February 3rd, 2018, and there's just been this uproar about it, and it surprised me. Not that they're closing, but that people are so up in arms about it.
Right.
Like, what did you feel when you first heard? And we'll get you to the meeting. I can't wait to hear about that. But what did you feel when you first heard that Target was leaving Mondawmin Mall?
I wasn't shocked. And the reason why I wasn't shocked is because of where I work at. And I get a heads up on a whole lot of stuff before the public get a heads up on it.
Right.
So I wasn't shocked at all. I'm surprised. I didn't realize it was 9 years until y'all just said it.
Right.
I was shocked that it lasts this long. So many people have that negative opinion that they're closing up because so many people steal from there. I don't think that. I don't think so. And
you don't think people steal from there?
Oh, well, people steal everywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the reason.
I think that contributes to the reason. But I'll go to that in a second. But go ahead. Finish.
Okay, so right, and at first I thought that maybe be the reason, but if it's the reason, the police officers that's working there is not doing their job, because there's a police officer, Baltimore City police officer there at all times. But a thief is a thief is a thief.
Sure.
And they have so many cameras up in Target. So if there's a lot of stealing, my personal opinion, it's the inside, it's the employees that's doing the most stealing.
That's usually the
right. It's the
biggest...
inside, it's the employees that's doing the most stealing. Because, like I said, they have security, they have an off-duty police officer there at all times.
Right.
One of the ladies was like, the shelves is always empty. I don't shop there that much. But when I did go in there, when I do go in there, it looked pretty clean to me.
Yeah,
it's a pretty clean.
It's well kept.
Right.
What were your thoughts when you first heard that Mondawmin Mall was going to be losing Target after the Christmas holiday?
I don't know. I just thought about the Kaplan students.
Okay.
Like a corner store for them, and
sure.
A lot of people in the community could just walk to the store.
Yeah.
The convenience.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that. They could just walk to the store, but there's a market there. They could just walk to the
it's a supermarket. Right?
There's a mall there. They could just walk to the mall. Just like the lady said, if Target want to leave, see ya.
That's what I said. I'm glad they said that.
If you want to leave, to me, the way people is fighting over it, if your man or your woman want to leave, deuces, out of there.
Right.
It's the same as Target. Because guess what? It was something there before Target. It was something there before,
and it's going to be something there after Target
leaves. It was something there before then.
Right.
So we get this big bring on the meetings. That was already done. The decision was already made.
And is made.
And they're not changing their minds.
Nope.
Because guess what? Whatever they decide to do when they leave there, the money is already spent.
Wow.
The money is already spent. So we just catching the backlog of it.
Yeah. So I feel like this. Target is a dinosaur. Mm-hmm. It is a wounded animal. It is dying a slow and agonizing death. 10 years from now, Target's not going to be around. That company's not going to be. You remember Woolworths?
Yeah. Oh,
remember Sears?
Yeah.
Yes.
Montgomery Ward?
Yes.
Target is just cousins of those. Exactly. It's just cousins of those stores. So they're gonna go Kmart, Walmart. Yes, Walmart is kicking Target's butt, and Amazon is kicking Walmart's butt.
I was getting ready to say.
And Target's gonna be gone. Yeah, right. They're gonna be gone.
Places like Target is shutting down because of people like myself. Because I very seldom even go into the mall. Why go into the mall when I can sit at my desk and order my food and get it delivered to my job?
I'm so glad that you're there, because that's exactly why I am. I don't understand why what we really need to do, and I'm glad when you were at the meeting so we can talk about some of the things that you saw. But what I want our people to understand is we control everything. Because we have the buying dollars. Right. So if Target wants to leave, boom, let them go. Right. Good riddance. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. That's how I feel about Target. That's how I feel about Target. And something else when it come in their space, it probably shouldn't be that big, because that's a lot of rent or it's a lot of gas, electric. It's a lot of everything. The theft is definitely they're leaving because they weren't making the money that they were projected to make.
Well, that's not what the young lady said yesterday.
But that's what it is. Now, not making the money comes from theft. It comes from sales. It comes from a lot of things. The things in Target are already overpriced anyway. So you may go in there and say, man, I ain't buying that. I can get that from somewhere else. And you leave. Or you don't buy as much as you could buy because of that, and various reasons. But just like big malls are leaving, like Owens Mills Mall, completely gone. The end. There is no more. Yep. There used to be a mall called Westview Mall. Boom, gone. The end. There is no more.
Security Mall is next.
Security Mall is next. Yep. Okay, remember the Ricerstown Plaza? I don't know what they're doing over there, but I think it's going to be like an outdoor type of thing. Yeah, so indoor malls are leaving. And so big superstores like that, they're going to leave also. Yep. We need to understand that we can shop online. So they're going to say the desert is a food desert, or we can't get this. And you can get anything you want delivered to your door. You ain't got to leave out. You ain't got to spend the gas money. Yeah, they can say, "Oh, well, grandma, I don't want to go." That's what you can order stuff for grandma.
So the thing is, the only thing that bothers me is the elderly people who's clueless on computers.
You can order stuff for your grandmother, so there's no excuse. Like from my phone, I can send my grandmother something right now, easily. If she can't. Do it.
But you can. Everybody don't have the flexibility to be able to do
Everybody has a cell phone.
Right. Everybody don't have the time to do
that. You mean the desire.
The desire.
It takes a couple seconds. Hey, it takes a couple seconds to do that. My father's mother, when she was living, she didn't have people to take her places, and she wanted to get there. So I would have Ubers pick her up from here. She lived in Detroit. And I would send Ubers to pick up. Grandma, what time you leave? Okay. And I would have them pick her up and drop her off and all that kind of stuff. And she would call me up and say, baby, I'm ready to go. And boom, and out. Sort of. And so, my point is that anything can be done. And so it's no excuse. So Target should go. They're going to go. And I want to say this, Walmart is next. So Walmart is, I'm predicting the future here.
See that.
I know you don't see it, but I'm predicting the future. 5 to 7 years from now, Walmart is going to start closing some major stores, not all, but some. And y'all gonna be like, what in the world is going on? Because it's going to change that much. That's how rapidly things are changing. Did you think that you would be comfortable putting your child in a car with a stranger to catch an Uber? Just some complete stranger.
Right. I mean,
10 years ago, you wouldn't have thought that you would have did that.
He actually have an Uber for kids.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
He have an Uber for kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Target should go. So yesterday, city council people and people that are in uproar, I can't believe Target's leaving. They were sounding like that. So tell us, you were at the event. You were there while people was like, I just want to say something. It's a people in our community. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. You all the time we don't never have nothing. The man ain't do nothing for us. His bank as bad as the last one. Can't even keep Target in the daggone mall.
Y'all just take everything away from black people.
Where's our hacks gonna be at now? They can't be able. They can go to Shoppers. So what was it like in the meeting yesterday? And where did it take place?
That is so funny. It took place in CCMB.
Okay.
Triple CB, whatever it is.
Okay.
Always gonna be CCMB.
That was confusing. Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Some spot on Liberty Heights, right?
It's always going to be CCMB to me.
The Liberty Heights College, you know where it is.
Showing my age, right? So I want to say I'm very, very proud on how crowded it was.
I'm glad too.
It was night. It was packed in there, standing room only.
Well, was the room bigger than this room?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. I was gonna say bigger than both of these rooms put together, like lock this wall down.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It wasn't huge, but
it was big enough.
And the reason why I say that because, as I mentioned earlier,
were they selling refreshments? No. Did Target bring anything? Did Target bring anything there?
No. The Target was not even there.
Of course not.
They didn't have a representative there.
They said, we got to work, nigga. We got to work.
Exactly. They already made their mind.
We don't care about y'all.
Councilman, what's Pinkett?
Councilman Pinkett, I saw him.
Right. He did a good job.
He organized
an amazing job. Hayes was there. Jack Young was there.
Okay, came through.
I mean, they had a good
big dog. Jack came through.
Don't, Jack. It wasn't me, Jack. It was not me. So they had a good crowd there.
That's very good.
It was very diverse.
This was a community.
Yeah, it was very diverse. I seen a little bit of everything in there: black, white, men, Chinese,
older, younger,
whatever. It was very diverse.
Was there unruly babies in there?
It was probably 3. They
okay.
were unruly.
That's what's up.
I mean, like, right. So it's always one. So when I came in, let me tell you, it was so funny. When I parked, I got out the car and I wasn't for sure where it was at because as much as I've been there, I never knew this little added on park was there. Always.
But it wasn't a trailer though. It wasn't like a trailer, like a FEMA trailer.
No, it was like it was like a big area. It looked like they just built on it.
Perfect. Right. Addition.
Yeah. So I walked in and I don't know if it was a man or a woman. I couldn't tell.
What, you didn't have a glass? What do you mean? Oh.
It was right. I couldn't tell if it was a man.
You didn't know if it was Bruce or Caitlin.
Right.
Gotcha,
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So when I walked in and I was like,
mother named him Bruce. I'm gonna call him Bruce.
I was late and they're gonna talk about that. And I was like,
that was the person saying that?
Right. Yeah. And the person was walking out. And then of course, hug don't shoot, but I'll make your ass. Sorry. I got my mace real quick, like I'm about to bring it on with y'all. So he was like having a feel like, I know you just asked me a question and I'm just going off on you.
Oh, he's talking to you.
He was talking to me, but I was at that point, I'm way up like what's going on? Crazy. So anyway, when I walked in, they was talking about, did you see the lady? And I was like, yeah, she carried on. But then somebody say, did you see the man?
Talking about the same, referring to the same person.
Talking about the same person.
Well, maybe you were the lady and that was the man. Okay. The lady, did you see the lady? They was talking about you.
Right.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Right.
So finally, once you got inside,
it was packed in there.
Yeah. Standing room only?
It was standing room only. The news cameers was everywhere.
Yeah, I saw some of my friends there. Yeah.
They was asking some good, valid questions.
Like,
I mean, they was asking what was going to be done to that building.
Nothing.
Why did they allow Target to buy that property? Why? Because Target, it's theirs. They could do what they want to do.
They're going to sell it.
And we need my house.
You're going to sell it.
Right. If I decide to move out my house, I can leave my house empty. That's my house.
Right.
So Target can leave it empty if they want because it's theirs.
Sure.
Wow.
So then one man was like, something just fell. So one man was like, well, can you please make sure Target allow us to have what we want to have in there?
We want to ride dirt bikes throughout Target.
Yeah, basically, that's where I was.
We need a place to ride our dirt bikes.
And I was like, what? Let them do what you want to do in there? Like, what?
Yeah.
So one lady who was amazing, and I was like this the whole time, sign her up. Somebody hire this girl right here. Hire her. Because she was good for anything.
She spoke well.
That girl spoke so well. She was like, we could make it a hub for entrepreneurs. It's a big building.
They ain't going to do that.
Right, but still, it sounded good. And she was
saying
basically,
great idea.
Everything's about money. I agree that they definitely should break the building up.
Break the building up, and don't let one person.
That's true.
Take over this whole big.
They're not gonna be able. They're not gonna be able to afford it because long term the rent's too high. Rent's too damn high. Remember that guy? The rent's too damn high. Now, so
the rent's too high, and could you imagine what the BG&E building is?
Too damn high.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, too damn high.
So I agree with her to break it down to make it different buildings, different organizations, have an organization going on in there, just do something and not let a Walmart come in there.
Yeah, I mean they have some type of a mortgage on the property, but they don't. It's not like it's paid for. Like they still paying on it.
Right. But
after 9 years. Yeah, but I'm saying it's the banks.
Right.
And the bank's gonna get it back because they're not gonna continue to pay that astronomical amount that they paying per month and not be there at all. Okay. So what were the council people saying? And so you said the president of the city council, did he stay there the whole time?
They did.
Or he had to roll out?
No, all of them stayed there.
Okay.
I think Jack
did they speak?
Probably like 10 minutes before it was over.
Okay, yeah.
But
he said, I gotta hit before this traffic come out here.
No, he was at City Hall first.
Yeah, he was at all of them was at City Hall. And
As they
left
should.
there
Yeah.
I don't shoot.
Okay, so you were down there.
Shoot.
So that's good. So what was so more people were angry or happy, or what was the
They
vibe?
were angry. Well, it was one lady there was like, she had the attitude with me, like I did. They want to go. Deuces.
Did she speak out loud?
She
Good.
did.
That's good.
She did. They allowed,
What was the reaction to that?
People was like, we agree. We agree.
Good.
It was one man there, and on my Facebook Live, people were saying that's not the time, it wasn't the place, or whatever. Let me tell you one thing. This man vented how he was struggling in life. He vented on how he
Wait, what?
how he was struggling in life, and how his children was taken away from him, and he was homeless, and this.
Oh, I know. And then so then he said, and right, and the only good thing that happened to me was I went to Target.
Nope, it wasn't even all about Target. He was actually intelligent, because he let them know that I'm not just a regular dude that's doing nothing with my life. I actually go to this college, but I'm still struggling financially. And
so we really trying to say is, can I get $5?
I'm trying to catch it.
Help me, somebody.
What did he want? Like, what was he?
So basically, he needed help. He wanted his kids back. He was struggling.
Well, you should have told him to get a job at Target. They hiring until February 3rd.
He used that platform where he knew it was big
wigs
there
to
vent his opinion.
Enough people
exactly.
reach out to him.
And guess what? He said Pinkett was like, wait afterwards, and I'm gonna talk to you. Guess what? They was all hugging and all that stuff, and they giving hugs, and dude was like this, and I'm waiting. Whoa. And I'm waiting. And I'm not going nowhere. And he stood there the whole time until somebody went over there to talk to him.
He could have filled out an application in all that time.
But it wasn't.
I'm just saying.
Why did we have to keep going through this?
So he took that opportunity.
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna wait for my handouts.
That's right. Because sometimes you gotta
that wasn't the time and place.
The right platform.
Yeah.
You gotta take your way. Like, I'm not here to talk about Thrive, but I'm going to make this platform work for me. Thrive, baby, thrive.
But that's different, though. I think that's different.
Wait a minute. The Darlene just rolled her eyes at me.
That's different. That's different. All right. So, but after it's all said and done, were people in a good mood when they left out the meeting, or were they still disgruntled? They said, we going to Target.
They allowed each person to speak. He was like, do anybody want to speak? He said it several times. Do anybody want to speak? I'm proud of Pinkett for that. Everyone spoke who wanted to speak. It wasn't no clap your hands, no, I'm mad. It was just, okay, the meeting is over. Let's go. Let's go home and feed my kids.
All right.
Yeah. So basically,
I go to Target and get some food.
Right.
A community meeting.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, we have to be more cognizant of where we spend our money,
right?
Who we give our money to, and most importantly, if somebody doesn't want your money, you don't fight to give it to them.
Exactly.
Give it to somebody who appreciates your money.
I like that.
And that's like so important. We have got to understand that when people are not giving you good service or inferior products, don't spend your money there.
Yeah,
that's it. It's not even a whole lot to it.
No thought to it.
That's it. You know what I mean? That's it.
And I agree.
If your man's not treating you right, you would leave. If your girl's not treating you right, you would leave. At a certain point, you're like, okay, all right, you keep saying the same thing, and then at a certain point, you got to figure it out, right? But yeah, so just whatever you got good. If they don't appreciate it, don't give it to them.
All right.
We're talking about the money, y'all. I'm talking about the money.
I like it.
All right. So again, definitely thank y'all for coming through. Y'all have a wonderful event coming up.
Yes, November the 30th. November the 30th. S&S Lounge. If you cannot make it, we will take toys at 300 West 23rd Street. That's 21211. You can put the address on there and send it to Monique. Just put toy, just put the toy drive, right? Just put toy drive.
Right.
And again, they cannot make it. Thank you, Angie Smith, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Angie.
Pushing the vision. Monique, known as Monique, Mothers on the Move, Restoring the Village, and the Hug Don't Shoot. We came together as one to make Baltimore smile.
All right, so that was you wrapped it up very well. I'm assuming that Angie will be back again, or have y'all taken over? Is she done? Is it a wrap for
Wait a minute, Angie said she was going to call in.
Okay.
So she didn't even call in.
That's all right.
She just let us, hang in.
Yeah. She good. She good.
She chimed in a couple of times.
She'll be all right. All right, so definitely, definitely, I want to thank you, ladies, for coming through.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, and so we're going to take some pictures. We're gonna be back in a little bit, and definitely, like I said, thank you, because when we come back, y'all not gonna be here. The people gonna be like, well, what happened to the hugs and the shoots and the moms and the target?
And the shoots.
They're gone.
We're gonna be on the move.